Progress.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to La Prinzo Wealth Academy. My name is Honorable Prince Ikilowe. I am a former lawmaker from Bayelsa State. Honorable Prince Ikilowe. I'm the founder and CEO of this great organization, La Prinzo Wealth Academy. I'm from Bayelsa State. I'm going to tell you my story. Please, can you guys, if you can hear me, can you type 111? If you can hear me, please, can you type 111? Good evening. All right. Good. How many of you want me to see this meeting that you are? Please don't be in a hurry to leave this meeting. Those of you who are watching this video online, you're watching the video on Facebook, you're watching the video on YouTube, I want you to buy data. If you don't have data right now, I want you to go and buy, excuse yourself, buy data. If you are in a noisy place, get out of the noisy place. If you're in the place that does not have good internet, please quickly run to where you have internet, because anything you miss in the training tonight is very important. This is not a conventional training that will take you just 1 hour. No. You're going to run this training to, this is 8 p.m. This is 8 p.m., right? We're going to run this training to 10 p.m. mass. Because this is a training that you need to change your life. And the reason why most people are where we are today is because we hate to learn. We tell ourselves things like, I don't have time, oh. I don't have time, oh. I beg, oh. I don't get data, oh. Waiting be all this talk them now. I'm too busy. I'm my office. You know, because of these things, you refuse to get information about your life. And that's why majority of the people are poor. Majority of people are sick. Majority of people are frustrated in life because of lack of this, because of the habit of not interested in learning. So if you're in this meeting, if you're in this free training, it means that what I'm going to give to you is a premium training. It's a training that I am being paid, and people listening to my stories and people listening to what I have to give, because I've discovered some secret about wealth. I have discovered some secret about health. Why are people are sick? And as I apply these principles in my life, it works. Financially, it works for me. Completely changed my life. It works for me for my health. I try these principles on people, on their health. It works for them. So if I don't teach this, the Almighty God will like, how come I gave you this kind of wisdom that you don't teach it? Why? So tonight you're going to learn about health and forex trading. And then for people who are interested in trading forex, I have been trading forex for a very long time. All right. And I have not discovered this particular secret I'm about to give to you for free. And when I discover this secret, because I have to investigate, I have to do a research. I have to pay for mentorship classes. Because I kept paying to learn, I discovered some secrets. See, you have to pay to learn. You must have masters. You must have masters. And when I discovered the secret of profitable forex trading, I said, I tried on my demo. I am making profit. I said, this is very powerful. How come most people are not aware of this? So tonight, you're going to learn two things here, forex trading here, and you're going to learn, all right, how smart money trade, smart money concept. You're going to learn smart money concept that you can make to easy your trading and make profit consistently. If you apply it every single day, you see, trade how you're going to trade like smart money. You'll not be trading like the normal retail trader. No, you trade like the institutions. How many of you are ready to learn this skill? If you're ready to learn this skill, please type "I am ready to learn." How many of you are ready to learn this skill? You want to learn how to trade, and then you want to learn how to change your health. How many of you are ready tonight? Okay, Ruben. Okay. I don't understand. All right, good. I can see most of you guys are ready. All right, I'm ready to learn this skill. Good. See, you have to learn. That's the secret. I'm going to tell you a short story about myself. All right. You see, the name is Honorable Prince Ikilowe. Yes, I am an honorable, actually. I started life in Port Harcourt in Rivers State at a very early age. At the early age of 17 years old, at the age of 17 years, going to 18, I learned something. I learned how to make money. All right. In fact, I started from 15. From 15 years old, I learned how to make money because I had a mother that was a trader. She had bar. She had a bar, so I was actually selling some things for her. She sells drink, alcohol, soft drinks, all those things. So I learned how people make money by trading, buying and selling. So I lost my mom later, and I lost my dad as well. But after I lost my mom, my uncle took me to Port Harcourt, and I was staying with my uncle, with his wife, very early. My father was alive, of course. But in the process, my father died too from the village. I remember the first time I got to Port Harcourt, the very first 6 months or so that I got to Port Harcourt, I didn't know how to speak English. Not English, oh. I talk about pidgin. Make I say pidgin, broke, but the pidgin English, I don't fit speak. I can't speak. What do they speak? I speak our own English, my own language, vernacular. So if there is a fight in the compound, because those days we used to go and fetch water in a particular place, some persons, a lot of people will gather, to fetch water. Once it is my turn, somebody that even knows that I'm the one that first came before her, there was a particular lady, girl then, she will come and take my turn. And when the argument will start, I won't be able to, stand myself because I don't know how to talk with English, with pidgin. So in that process, I started learning. But I can read very well. I'm a very smart guy. In my secondary school in the village, I was the social prefect during my time. Very smart. All right. So that was how I grew up. I started learning. At a point, at 17, somebody introduced me to photography, taking pictures, of politicians. I mean, if you have gone to a wedding, you are in that wedding and you will see somebody will come and take a picture. The next thing, the picture is ready. How many of you have done that before? Somebody say, what about my siblings? I am the only child of my mom. Yeah, I'm the only child of my mom, and my daddy had other kids. We are 4 boys and 1 girl. How many of you have gone to a wedding or a conference or a business meeting in an hotel, like Transcorp meeting in Abuja, Eco Hotel, so many places in Port Harcourt, Hotel Presidential, you are there and somebody just took a photograph and then the next thing, the picture is ready. How many of you have been to places like that? That was what I was doing. We are called paparazzis. We go to weddings to take picture. So I was paparazzi going to wedding unannounced political events. I've taken pictures of people like Yes Wike. There was a time I took a photograph of Jason Wicked as his wife because I do go to events to take pictures. So I met her in an event. What I do is that if I meet you, if I meet an event as a politician, I will just snap you a good picture and then make a portrait for you without even telling you. It was a very big risk I usually take. I will spend thousands to go and make it at that age. Sometimes spending 20K. When I spend 20K, when I show them the portrait, some of them will give me 100,000. I say, wow, how money is this? So I told Yes Wike's wife, the day I dropped the picture, then Yes Wike was the chief of staff of government house during Amechi's time. So I dropped the picture at her gate. I didn't meet her. I just dropped with the security men. They took the picture, they left. They said, come back, madam is not around. She's a judge. I said, every day I go, madam is not around. Every day I go, madam is not around. One day, I said, today, me, I'm not going to leave this place. They say, what? There was a guy, I don't know whether he's a PA. He said, oh, God, come on here. They told me that he's a PA. I said, no, madam, oh, God, I'm not leaving. Play. Oh. The next thing I saw a van with 3 of police. They picked me up. I said, when where I found myself was a place. The time you write my statement. They've already said, to move your things, I saw kidnappers. I say, what did that happen? What did I do? So thank God I know how to write. See, education is good. I wrote everything that happened. Where the event, I met the woman, where I took the picture, how I draw the picture at the gate. They say I enter cell or more. Photography don't do me something though. I don't enter prison. I've entered in this thing in Abuja, transport 18, underground cell. Photographer. I entered the cell. I saw some guys, they asked me, where are you from? I told them from Bayelsa State, Biseni. Some of them said, you know, I know one Sunday, they were telling me a lot of people they know in my state. Around midnight, somebody called. Say, Prince. I said, yes. Say, come outside. I said, okay. Say, Nigeria police apologize. On behalf of the Commissioner of Police, River State Command, we apologize for arresting you. That their commander saw my, what I wrote on the paper. So the commander started making calls. Called the Commissioner of Police. Commissioner of Police called Yes Wike. Sir, did you instruct, did their wife snap, took picture from any person? She said yes. According to the IP of the case. So that was our commissioner gave order. Release that man immediately. That midnight, they took me, police drove me to my house. Nobody said they released me, so I go away. No, police drove me with their van to my house. Say, please, Oga, no vex. I say, Nigeria police, is this nice? Who used to say police is bad, police is bad? How come these police people are different? This thing happened 27, okay, 2012, 2011. Yeah, 2011, 20, that period. I made sure was the governor. They took me to my house. I said, I will not talk. I will not even tell anybody safe. Let them go with the money. I don't have time for the money. They should go with the picture. Almost 3 days later, I received the call. How many of you are listening? If you are listening, type I'm listening. How many of you are listening? I'm telling you how my struggle. So you know where I'm coming from, because some of you are just like me. Some of you here in this classroom, you are just like me. You have a story to tell. And your stories, the stories of other people will get to inspire you and tell yourself, yes, you can do it. 3 days later, they called me. The young man who troubled me, who told them that you know what they told me? They said you're a kidnapper, because where they dropped me is where they keep kidnappers. The boy called me. That's come. Madam wants to see you. Immediately I went to government house, because yesterday we can live directly opposite the government house. The guy took me to another street, drove me out of the environment. You know what the guy did? The guy gave me $1,000. Say, Madam Semiki, no verse. Madam, they beg you, stay okay, no verse. I said, $1,000. For how many pictures? For how many pictures I took? You know, that was how I started my career. So I said, okay, so if I can take Nyesebuke wife and she'll just $1,000 like that, it means that if I take a lot of politicians, I'll be making a lot of money doing photography. That thing inspired me. And I will be looking for events every day. I used to go to political events where president is there. You will see me. Anywhere if president is coming to Port Harcourt, you must see me in that event. I will be in front and take picture. I would dress like, if you see me, sir, I don't like, sir, I be a lawyer sometimes. I suit to my camera. Say, you know, go to see, I didn't inside my body most times. Where they didn't allow people, did allow me. You know why? I arrange myself. All right? I package myself. If you see the way I dress, say you will fear. Life is packaged. I'm telling you my story. That was how it inspired me. In 2012, I took the governor of Bayelsa State, the immediate past governor of Bayelsa State. I took me a photograph. As usual, I enlarged the picture. I took the picture to government house. The wife saw the picture. The wife gave me 200,000 naira. She now went upstairs and came back and gave me 4 extra pictures. She said, go and enlarge these ones again. One, she's and only her. The other one, she and her husband. The other one, only the man. Okay, 3 of them. When I brought the bill, when I brought the picture, rather, in a week's time, she said, go and write your bill. I said, what I want to write for this bill now? One might say, you made picture, somebody paid $1,000 for one small picture we make. Come on, write 10 million naira. It was as if, you know, something just came up. I was inspired to write 10 million, 100,000 naira. When I gave, she said, go and give it to Uncle Lawrence. Uncle Lawrence is the late deputy governor of Bayelsa State that just died, you know, last December period. Our deputy governor died. Uncle Lawrence was just like a boy, you know, like his friend, Dixie's friend, but he's always in the house going around for Oga call man and Oga bone man, Uncle Lawrence. She said, I carry a bill, give Uncle Lawrence. When I carry the bill, I give Uncle Lawrence, who's the deputy governor that died. He said, Akpos, they call me Akpos. This is 10 million. I said, yes, sir. I said, yes, sir. He said, well, I will go and show it to His Excellency. So the bill passed through offices by offices and offices. At the end of the day, I was giving 10 million naira for those pictures I made for Madame and her husband. And luckily, that period was very close to local government election. And I said, if I can make picture of 10 million, then I can also contest election. Huh? You see how my story is coming. How many of you are learning? Are you getting value? If you are getting value, can you type value? I want to know if I'm just talking to myself. Am I talking to myself, please? Are you getting value? Are you actually learning? Are you learning? Value, all right? Stories of other people. You don't need your story. You don't need your story. You need other people's story. Very close to local government election. I said, no, I can contest. I went to see the stakeholders in my community. Boys were like, you wait no day for Port Harcourt for Bayelsa. You just want to come from Port Harcourt, go contest election. I said, yes, so I want contest. So now our government be this. So that time they have sworn in Dixon. I was the first to bring picture. After 2 weeks, he was sworn in. I brought picture to him. So I was among the first photographers. But I told myself, I'm not just a photographer. I'm bigger than photographer. That photographer is my passion, but I believe I have something bigger. Like I'm a leader. I'm seeing myself as a leader. So I think I will contest. Anyhow, I learned that local government election is controlled by the governor. Before even I started talking about politics. So I went to the governor's wife and I told her my interest to run as a councillor. She was shocked. She's a photographer. So sorry. So she's a photographer. Sorry for that break in the transmission. She's a photographer. What are you saying? I said, Mommy, I want to contest election. She said, what? I said, councillor. She said, which local government are you talking about? I said, Yenagua. Yenagua local government. Yenagua is the capital city of Bayelsa State. In Bayelsa State, Yenagua councillors are one of, in fact, we are the number 2 richest councillor in Bayelsa, and we are the richest councillors in almost one of the richest councillors in the entire country. Because we used to go out for conferences and we see how other councillors they come, they see us like, how do you get all this money? Who gave you all this money? See, politics is very sweet to bro. All right, she said, you're not going to go council. Who am I a politician? I said, no, man. So how can you get there? I said, man, you will help me. She laughed. She said, okay, go and meet, do you know Barris Azwa? I said, yes, I know Barris Azwa. She said, go and meet Barris Azwa. Tell him that I sent you. I went to meet Barris Azwa. I told him, I said, sir, I want to contest for council. He said, which one? I said, the one that is coming. She said, are you serious? I said, yes. I said, I've spoken with Madam. Which Madam? First Lady? Yes. Before the election, First Lady came. First Lady sent her younger sister to come and visit Zua again. Say, please deliver our boy. He's our photographer. Please deliver him. He's our photographer. When Madam Liz came out, it was Uncle Lauren that arranged all the Madam Liz. Because see, let me tell you guys, local government election is in the hand of the governor and his cabinet members and the stakeholders of that state. Each party. All right? Each party, every state, the governor controls. She said, I told him my interest. He was shocked. He was also happy with me because the man also likes me. I've taken him photograph before when he was studying as a lawyer in UST. I do snap in even campuses. That was how, plus Uncle Zua, the Honorable Zua, and my stakeholders in my ward, my uncles who are also former lawmakers. They said, oh yeah, Akbos, let's give you the Akbos. They all met with the council PDP chairman. Then 3 of them met. One of my uncle, Otelo, he was the immediate past as assembly member. They all met and they agreed that they should give it to me. That was how the whole thing was resolved. Everybody that came, they said, Morgan, calm down. They don't give up to Akbos. My name is Akbos too. Guys, that was how everybody stepped down for me and I became a councillor in my state. And I saw a lot of things. I said, no. After my first tenure, I said, no. With what I'm seeing in politics, I feel I am bigger than this game called politics. The way the Nigerian politics is being programmed. No, I am bigger than this. I don't want to stain my hand because of politics. I said, no. Because a situation whereby before you become a councillor, you must be loyal to one person. Somebody has to approve your loyalty, Somebody has to recommend your name before, once the government accepts your name, that's when you become, it's like appointment, but they just celebrate it as politics. I said, no, I don't want to be doing that. Let me look for my own way and make money outside politics. I don't want to be dragging, people will be dragging me here and there because of how much money. God give me knowledge. I invested some millions in the business, that business crashed, collapsed. I spent over 50 million. It was a bar and restaurant. I didn't investigate very well. I started building a house for somebody. My bar was big, but along the way I had issues with the owner of the place, and the bar collapsed. I spent millions. I said, we have to ride now. Guys, that was how I started listening to radio, and I met a mentor. He was talking about mindset. He said the difference between the rich and the poor, he said, is how they think. It was in Abuja. I was in Lube listening to radio. He said the difference between the rich and the poor is how they think. Because after losing money, I wanted to start life all afresh again. But how? I said photography. I did not invest in photography. I made so much money as a young counselor. I became a counselor before I was 30. I was the youngest counselor, among the youngest counselors, and one of the vibrant, very intelligent counselors that Bayelsa has ever had till today. The man said, the difference between the rich and the poor is how they think. He invited us for a program in First 40 Hotel. He taught us about mindset. He gave us a book called Think and Grow Rich. Bro, see, for you to become successful in life, you have to obey principles and laws about success. When I mean success, I am talking about your health. Success is not all about money. Some of us are just focusing on, I want to become a millionaire. I want to become a millionaire. Your health income is wealth. So there are laws that guide all these things about your health, about your wealth, your money, your bank account, principles that will guide you. That if you obey these principles and apply them in your life, that you can learn anything you want to learn, you can become anything you want to become, or if only you decide that I want to become this. Say it's a lie. The man has not finished speaking. I grabbed the book. He was talking, I was vibrating. I said, it means I can become, because I was in a mess, guys. In a big mess that you have lost everything you spent money on while you are as a counselor. I didn't even buy a car because I already had I bought my car, I had cars as a photographer. Good cars. So that was how he started teaching about mindset and that you can become anything you want to be. I said, I told myself from that if you learn anything, if you start learning and developing yourself on a consistent basis, you can become any person you want to become. I said, I want to learn how to make money and help people. I said, sir, I love what you're doing. From the day I saw him, I fell in love with this young man. I said, that's who I want to be. He has different skills that he has learned in different industries about maybe marketing, website design, design. So many businesses he had built online, and he was teaching us all these digital skills that you can make any money from the comfort of your home. I said, this is what I want to do. And I'll be helping people. That was how my journey of learning started. I started reading books. Books became my friend. Up to now, I'm still reading books every single day. The books change the way I think. The Bible says, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. I started reading Bible. I discovered that if you read Bible as well, you learn some principles. And believe me, the Bible is a very powerful book for those of us who are Christians. And I'm sure it is also like that in our other books, Quran as well. You learn about health, like how to solve your health challenges, your herbs, all these herbs. Revelation chapter 22 verse 2 said, the leaves of the trees is for the healing of the nations. So I started learning things and I was so happy with myself. Somebody introduced me to forest and I started trading forest. And when I was introduced to forest, I was so happy. In fact, let me tell you, I sold my Bitcoin to pay for my forest class. In 2017, when somebody introduced me to forest, it was still radio announcement I had in Port Harcourt. I attended a seminar and somebody just talked about forest. And I said, I love this kind of thing, that you're making money from the comfort of your home. To register was $200. iMarket Live. That was the company. They are now iMaestro. I didn't have money, but I had Bitcoin in my wallet, about 850 Bitcoin. Then Bitcoin was just $2,500. They say $200. That time we are seeing Bitcoin all these $200 anyhow. I paid them $200, and they say we'll be paying every month $150, or you become a network marketer. Then I didn't know anything about network marketing. I said I just want to learn this forex. But I also learned something about network marketing, but I was not able to introduce people because I don't know how to do it. I was still learning, I would learn, but my attention was on forex. Guys, that was how I became a profitable forex trader, and I teach this forex trading to people. And you see, my community, there is nobody who has come to learn forex with me that has not come to say thank you, sir. I've not seen that person, no single person. Every person's, because when I started learning how to trade forex, I told myself I will not just learn how to trade forex, but I will teach people how to trade forex. That I will teach, because I learned that teaching improves you. The more you teach, the more you are eager. So because I am teaching, I am always learning. I am always investigating. I'm always doing research. I'm always paying for courses. So every day I kept discovering new things. Everything I kept tuning. That was how I was able to train thousands of people. I have students from different continents. I mean, all of you in the Zoom room, I want you to do something for me. Can you type where you are? Your country. Just type your country, your state on the chat box. Just type your country. Where are you guys from? Tonight, I'm going to teach you something that I discovered. I wish I knew this several years ago. If you're in Lagos, Cameroon, okay. Gina from Cameroon, Kingdom Anambra, Nigeria, Lagos, the Prince, Abuja, Lagos, Karim, I'm from Edo State, Nigeria, Borno, Bayelsa, Lagos, Nigeria, Lagos, okay. I'm saying, so that was how I started training people, and these things work. See, when you are constantly learning about, okay, somebody always say about you, when you're constantly learning, you must get to the root of that matter. I learned that if you spend 1 hour a day to learn any skill of your endeavor, in 5 years or less, you become a national expert in that skill. Let's say you want to use 1 hour a day to learn forex. It means that 5 years from now, you become a national expert in trading. That requires you to pay for mentorship classes. Most of us, our problem is that we don't like to pay to learn. We like free things. I'm free now. I just want to do free. So we are not actually growing. And you can't get everything for free. All right? You can't get everything for free. So I started my journey as a forex trader, and today, by the grace of God, I am a profitable forex trader. And I'm going to share with you tonight some of the things I've learned about forex that I'm also teaching this to people. They are making money from the system, from the trading strategy. This is called a smart money concept that I'm going to discover tonight. So, guys, I want to once again welcome you to La Prinzo World Academy. So tonight we're going to learn a few things because of time. I won't be, because by 10 o'clock we are going to be out of this training. 10 o'clock mass, we are out of this. This is not just a training, but this is life transformation. All right? It is life transformation, because what you're going to learn about your health and what you're going to learn about forex is going to change. All right? So you're going to change the trajectory of your life. So I want to encourage you to keep on staying. Don't go to anywhere. Just listen to the end. So welcome to La Prinzo World Academy. What are you going to learn? You're going to learn 7 laws of success. You're going to learn 7 laws of success. You're going to learn why some people are making money and why others are not making money. That's what you're going to learn. You're also going to learn forex mastery. You're going to learn about forex. In trading forex, there are skills, there are principles that you need to understand as well as a professional forex trader. So if these principles are not respected, are not learned, it means that you're going to be struggling. And I've discovered some principles that I'm going to share with you tonight that will blow your mind. You're going to learn also affiliate marketing. Please excuse me, my chat. All right, so you're going to learn affiliate marketing, how to, earn money from the forex industry being an affiliate. Because most of you guys, the mistake you guys make as a professional forex trader is that you are struggling every single day. You don't have capital to trade. You know the secret. If some of you have some working secret, all right, that is working for, because I've taught thousands of people, and the skills I teach them, they're making huge amount of money. I have students who have already bought new cars for themselves. I have students who have built houses for themselves. I have students who are now their own teachers. These strategies work, but most of them don't know how to earn as a forex affiliate, and that's the major problem. They are using, every time they lose money, they go and look for money from elsewhere and fund their trading account. They lose again, they come back. So once they lose 2 or 3 times, they give up because they feel forex doesn't work. But forex actually works if you know how to trade forex. But apart from knowing how to trade forex, you must have money to be trading forex. And affiliate marketing is one of the best ways you can earn a lot of money trading forex, guys. How many of you love that? You are learning and you're still earning. Is that okay? If that's okay, if that appeals to you, can you type yes, yes, yes? You are learning and you're earning. If that appeals to you, can you type yes, yes, yes? All right. And the reason why most people are not making money in trading is because they are not forex athletes. But I tell you this for free. All the mentors that you know, they all have they are all forex athletes. They also trade forex. And when they make money from forex, people join them. When people join them, they teach people how to trade forex. See, if you teach people what people need, you must make money. As they are teaching people how to trade forex and their students are trading, they are making money, them themselves, they are making money. So all of us are athletes, including myself. All right. So if you want to become an athlete, can you type athlete? With what I've told you right now, if you want to become an athlete, can you type athlete? Athlete. If you want to become an athlete, you would like to earn money from trading, can you type athlete? Can you type athlete? Adama. See, anywhere in the world, as I am today, by the grace of God, because I've taught thousands of students, all right, since 2019, I've been teaching people how to trade forex, and I earn money every single day because people are trading with my link. I have students from different continents, from different countries trading forex with my link. So I know how much money I earn every single day. I can decide not to trade forex for the next 1 month, for the next 1 year. All right. I can decide I'm not going to trade forex for the next 1 year. Guess what? I will still be making money from forex every single day. You know why? Because I am teaching people how to trade forex. And I'm not just teaching them, I'm also giving them link to trade. They are making money. I'm helping them. That's why it's good. You have to help people. You have to help people. So for me, helping people is what I love doing. I love to help people. I love to show people the way. Because if you show people the way long enough, you become a billionaire. That's why tonight I'm happy that you're here in this market, in this particular training, because I'm going to show you how you yourself, you can be earning money from forex every single day. If you're not doing that, it's an error. Then you shouldn't be trading forex. If you're not doing that, you are cheating yourself. This doesn't stop you from doing your normal job. I still have my other businesses I'm doing, but I'm still doing this and I'm also doing training. So that's what you want to learn. You're also going to learn natural and holistic way of healing people. There are secret ways to heal. A lot of us focus our attention only on the conventional way of healing, which is the hospital, drugs. These things are not bad. But as the Bible says, when God created, Bible says in the book of Genesis chapter 1, verse 29, he said, I have given you everything that bears fruit. All right? That bears seed. I'll give you every fruit that bears seed. I have given you every fruit that bears seed as fruits. All right? So what it means is that we are supposed to be eating fruits, vegetables, and natural herbs so that the body can heal naturally. Instead, we only use conventional ways. We take tablets, we take injections, and this is kept giving us more problems, and we keep having, like for instance, somebody will have BP. This BP kept repeating itself year after year. Somebody has blood sugar issue. This is keep repeating itself. No solution. But I discovered about health, about wealth, how to make money. I said, no, if I know how to make money, then how can I live long? How to investigate? I pay for courses a lot. In the course of paying for courses, I discovered that the body can heal itself from any kind of sickness if given the right nutrients. That if you have BP, you can naturally use herbs, vegetables, fruits. And these are not herbs that are in the forest. For instance, ginger is herb, garlic is herb, onions is herb. Orange that you're licking, that orange you call orange fruit. I call it medicine. Cucumber that you're eating, you call it fruit, but I call it medicine. That if you stop eating processed food, if you stop eating processed food and stop drinking carbonated drinks, alcohol, all those sodas, all those energy drinks you're taking, all those soft drinks, all those, juices they are taking, is the reason why you are suffering from different kind of sicknesses. Even when your doctor tell you to quit, you refuse to quit. For instance, eating bread is very dangerous. All the noodles that we are packing for our children, they are very dangerous. Well, some of us would like shawarma. Shawarma is our best friend. Some girls, if you take them out to a party, if you take them out this Christmas period, if you don't buy them shawarma, it be like say you be their enemy. You are actually eating poison to your system. So this poison you're eating every single day in the name of eating, they go and form free radicals in your system. And those free radicals start building mucus in your system. Those mucus is what spread to other parts of the body, what we call cancer. And that this cancer cells can rejuvenate itself if given the right nutrients. Your body, so God is so wonderful that I say every day when I see, it's good there. We go to church, most of us, we are Christian, but perhaps we have not thought about this. That your body can rejuvenate itself if now you stop eating those processed food, you stop eating those alcohol, those carbonated drinks you think you're enjoying, and start feeding yourself. If you want to make juice, boil juice, like for pineapple and what's it called, beetroot, pineapple and beetroot. If you don't have sugar issue, drinking pineapple and beetroot alone can lower your BP. Can lower your BP. Beetroot, ginger, pineapple. These are juices you can drink for your children. If you start giving your body those nutrients, cucumber, you blend cucumber, watermelon. These are medicine. Watermelon is blood BP reducer. I say, how come these simple things that if you remove all these things, if you stop eating these things and stop drinking those things, and then you now give the body the right nutrients, and then you drink herbs. You drink herbs, you boil herbs to be drinking the right way, the dose, because the dosage is very important. That's why doctors don't like you people to, some of us, our doctors, when our doctor hears that we are drinking herbs, our doctors will give us serious warning. How many of you have been warned by a doctor? How many of you have been warned by a doctor? If you have been warned by a doctor, can you type me, me, me? If you have been warned by a doctor, can you type me, me, me? If you have been warned by a doctor, can you type me, me, me? That you should not be drinking herbs. That you should not be drinking herbs. Only the prince. All right? For me, I have been warned. Don't drink herb. You go destroy your liver. You go do this, you go do that too. There are people whom I told, look, I can help you reverse your BP. But they will say, I beg you, where did they talk? There was a lady in Abuja last month. Somebody told her that I'm into naturopathic, and because I am a naturopathic and holistic health practitioner, I went to school for it. I went for training. See, training is very good. That's why I tell people, learn, pay, educate yourself. That training helped me today. And I told her, look, madam, I can use herbs to, reverse your BP. No, our husband had blood sugar issue that is diabetic. She said, okay, please don't say you can reverse, or say you can manage. I said, madam, what are you talking about? I don't manage that. Ordinary diabetes now manage. No, it will be reversed. She said, no, sir. I said, madam, let's try. The first thing I did, I told her to stop eating processed food. Stop putting mucus in your system. Stop eating those things you're eating. I started with that. And then I told her to start replacing those things with vegetables, fruits, and then I recommended some herbs to how to mix and be drinking. I told her how to mix the herbs. Every day she's drinking, the man is drinking this, her husband, the woman something. The next thing is this is not up to like 1 month. Okay, now it's up to a month and a week or so. They started early December. The man today, all the symptoms of diabetic is gone. Although urinating, weakness, short time, you say shortness of breath. If you see the man now, skin glowing. I have taught this to people. The testimonies are everywhere, as in, I've not seen anybody I have told that, look, I'm going to give you so and so herbs to treat so and so condition. It will work for you, and it will work. I say, as something as simple as this, then why are people falling sick and why are people dying every day of cancer? That was how I introduced this teaching into this. I said, I'm going to teach this. But if I don't teach this, it means that God who gave me the idea, who revealed this to me, that you must go and educate yourself and learn these things, will not have given me that idea. So I want to teach. Bro, I don't care what health situation you have. There is no kind of health situation that cannot be completely reversed with herbs, because it is the word of God. The word of God cannot lie. How many of you believe the word of God cannot lie? How many of you believe that the word of God cannot lie? If you believe the word of God cannot lie, can you type the word of God cannot lie? It cannot lie. I've tried this on people with infection, chronic infection. A brother of mine called me early December. He said, sir, I hear you talk about health on Facebook. He said infection has finished him. The word of God can't lie. If you believe the word of God can't lie, please type it. Except you don't believe that. And some people don't believe, and they go to church, they go to mosque and pray. They don't learn this, they don't understand. The least of the trees is for the healing of the nation. All right? So this guy had chronic infection for 9 months, no cure. He has taken several antibiotics. They don't shook in yash, no way. But when he told me about this, I said, what? I started giving you the herbs. I told him to stop eating some things. I started the treatment from there. And I placed this guy on diet. I didn't stop from eating his food, but there are some food you must not eat. You can eat rice, you can eat beans, you can eat yam, you can eat plantain, you can eat potato. But apart from these things, all those things you see in the supermarket, avoid them. I discovered this thing and also everything in my system gone. Me myself. That was how that guy, infection, reached, okay, started on the 2nd and on the on the 26th, he broke the news to me that that infection is gone. He said, sir, I don't know how to thank you. I don't know how to thank you, but that infection is gone. The other day he called me and said his mother is coughing blood in Bayelsa. I said, no, she must not cough blood. I told her to miss this, drink it. She drank. The blood coughing stopped. So I can comfortably say that I can help you recover from any kind of sickness. I don't care what sickness is all about, even if it is cancer. Cancer cells can be rejuvenated once you put the right nutrients in the person's system. You remove the mucus in the system, you remove the mucus completely. That doesn't mean you will not work with your doctors. You work with the doctors. All right? You have to, healing is possible. Healing is possible. So, guys, those are the things you're going to learn tonight. All right? I have 1 hour, 5 minutes to live in this room with you tonight. So I'm going to be very fast in doing this. My prayer is that may the Holy Spirit give you the wisdom to stay till the end of this training, because you're going to learn something that will change the trajectory of your life. The principles I'm teaching here has changed my health, has changed my finances. I'm no longer scared of sickness. I'm not scared, because every single day I drink these herbs, because I went to school to learn how to mix herbs. I went to school for it, and I thank God I went to that school and I said, this is what I'm going to be teaching for the rest of my life, because people must get out of sickness. But before I do that, let me talk about some principles and laws about success. These are 7 laws of success that if you apply them in your life, it's going to work for you. Right? Number 1, the law of good health. The law of good health. A lot of people don't know how important living in good health is. Most people don't know how important it is. So, somebody says, let me read comments. Somebody said, let me see if we appreciate you, but it'll be more engaging with practical. You say we are stopping by 10, so we have spent 1 hour. Okay, well, everything all started, it's already, whatever I have said is already a lecture. All right? So that person that is sending that text, I want to let you understand that I know what I'm going to teach by 10 o'clock. So you will have value, be patient with yourself. For maybe you are thinking that these things are not important. Maybe the forex is more important, or maybe the health that you want to hear about is more important. All of them is important, all right? So number 1 is the law of good health. People don't understand how important their health is. If you don't have good health, if I give you all the best forex strategy tonight. Once you start living the way you're living, maybe if you keep eating those things you're eating, you keep drinking those you're drinking, if you don't learn about how to use herbs, if you feel that I am okay, there are so many people 5 years ago they were very okay, but this thing they have been eating, all this ice cream, shawarma, this one, that, all the rubbish. Some people mix things that they don't even know, they just mix them. No education. Just mix them like this, drinking it wrongly. Herbs, but they are drinking it wrongly. So you must learn how to, take care of your health in a way of regular exercise. You must go out for regular exercise every single day. It's a law of health. And the disobedience to this law is why so many people are sick. If you go to church, you see a lot of Christians. If you go to mosque, you see a lot of Muslims. What are they praying for? Give me good health, Father. Almighty God, give me good health. I am your son, give me good health. But they are not shouting, Father, give me knowledge. It's a waste. Some of the health, wealth without good health is a waste. So we are just pursuing wealth. We say because of my job, oh, I don't have time to go and do regular exercise. Oh. That job kept you outside for every single day. The next thing you start having BP. You are not spending like 1 hour, 30 minutes a day to learn about your health. Because if you don't know, you will die like every other person. How did old people live? When I study the lives of old men, the oldest men on earth, Japanese, they all have principles that obey when it comes to their health, and regular exercise is number one. So I go to the gym 5 times a week. I jog early in the morning, tomorrow 7 a.m., 6 a.m. I'm gone. I wake up 5:30, 6 a.m. I'm out for jogging. That's the first step in treating any kind of sickness. Whether you have BP, whether you are diabetic, must go out there and exercise your body and burn out those mucus that is in your body. The exercise every day, you are burning those things and you see yourself getting yourself. Then you drink herbs. You eat fruits regularly. Our forefathers were drinking these herbs every single day, but because nobody knows, the generation that was doing all this thing before us, there was not like to record things on videos, to write on books, to keep to us. But if you study the Bible very well, you understand that. Because 1 Timothy chapter 4, verse 4, the Bible says, every herb created by God is good if used wisely. So human beings started discovering these things by themselves, that even science today is trying to catch up with what herbs can do for our system. Science is catching up gradually because they are denying it. The pharmaceutical industry, they are denying it because they feel that it's not true. But these are ancient wisdom. All right? These are ancient wisdom that the Chinese, the Japanese, the Indians used to treat any kind of sickness. So you must learn about that. The law of health is the number one law you will learn. If for the reason for coming to, if tonight the only thing you want to learn in this meeting is about your health, it should be your number one priority before even forex. Because most of you are just chasing money, 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 and you're living with sicknesses. You don't even know how to stop eating those things. You don't even know the kind of herbs to take. And you are very comfortable. You are praying to God, give me good health. He has given you health. For you to even wake up, it's a miracle. So you now learn. You learn. That's why tonight, I'm teaching you these things for you to learn for free. Number one, I said regular exercise. Can all of us type regular exercise? Can we type regular exercise? Can we type regular exercise? If you are following me, can you type regular exercise? That is number one principle about your health. Number one is regular exercise. Regular exercise. Are we there? Are we there? Regular exercise. Okay, Adamu, Baba Gana, regular exercise. The print, regular exercise. Every day, go out and jog. Regular exercise. Regular exercise. Regular exercise. Good. Damira, Richard, Robert Chloe, regular exercise. Regular exercise. Good. Regular exercise is number one principle if you want to have good health. Good. All of you agree with me. Number two, you need to start eating fruits and vegetables. Can somebody type fruits and vegetables? Let me see if you're with me. Fruits and vegetables. You have to eat fruits and vegetables every single day. I'm not saying some days. Some of us are just drinking those things. We are eating this one, that one. We call those things fruit. We call those things food. All right? We call mucus. So today I can stay for 3 days. Like for the past 3 days, I have not been eating food. Guess what I've been doing? I have been only taking fruits and vegetables for the past 3 days. Only fruits and vegetables. Food, no way. Morning to night, Only fruits. Sometimes you give yourself time to fast. Do fasting. Do fasting, ladies and gentlemen. Do fasting. Before I forget that, do fasting. Fasting is not about spiritual only, it's also for your health. You see something, there's what they call autophagy that takes place when you start doing fasting. The body starts healing itself. It's called autophagy. The body, so as you are doing fasting, you are eating fruits and vegetables, and then everybody type drink herbs. Everybody type drink herbs. Everybody type drink herbs. Because if you start drinking herbs, all right, you will get out of sickness. There is no, as I am now, there is no kind of cancer. There is no kind of sickness because my body is electric. I am on electric. My stomach is electric. I eat electric food only. I eat fruits. I eat carrot. I eat pineapple, watermelon, tiger nut. I make juice with all these things. Right, like right now after this bit, I'm going to be drinking my tiger nut juice. In the afternoon, I drank beetroot juice, beetroot, a little bit of ginger, and carrots. All right, and then you are drinking herbs. Once you start drinking herbs, you know how to mix these herbs to drink. No sickness can get. They can't survive. They never burn that BP. What will be BP? They never burn that blood sugar issue. Blood sugar will go down. I have tried it on people. So many persons came back and said, sir, God bless you. My entire body system has changed. If you start the herb, if I recommend herbs to you for 1 month, what I usually tell people is that before you start taking my treatment, before you start taking my recommendations, all right, even if as I'm teaching, I'm only telling you this for educational purposes. Whatever thing I'm seeing today is for educational purposes only. All right, but whatever you want to do, please consult your healthcare professional. Consult your doctors and discuss with them that this is what you are doing. All right, this is for educational purposes, please. But when you start eating electrical food and you start drinking herbs, the right way to mix these herbs and drink them, no kind of sickness. I've seen people with chronic sicknesses, diabetes, blood sugar, malaria, plus. You know those kind of malaria, they don't reach plus. Nothing will never take. Injection self don't tire. Malaria they kill, typhoid they kill. You get where malaria enter your body and plus. You go to a year before you know you don't buy. But one will give house to people. Those things cleared. Malaria they decrease. Malaria. Malaria they worry, you go and buy pawpaw leaf. Malaria they worry about. Go and pluck pawpaw rather. Pluck pawpaw. Boil pawpaw for 20 minutes. Drink am morning and evening. You can even put ginger. You can add lime. Boil them together. Drink it. They never burn that malaria. That malaria will disappear. It will disappear. And it's not just that, it's clearing a lot of things in your system. All right? So you must you must do these things every single day in order to stay away from sickness, because number one is to stay away. Most of us are just waiting for the day. When me, I did well, I beg go. This way, this man they talk like this. I want trade forest. I well, I mean, I not getting cancer. My brother, you don't need to have cancer to start drinking herbs. You drink herbs so that cancer will not come. You go to the gym so that cancer will not come. That sickness will not come. That's why this law is the most important law that I have to take my time to explain this. How many of you are going to practice this? If you are going to practice this, type yes. One thing I say regular exercise. Number one, drink herbs, eat fruits and vegetables, meaning some of those fruits you can blend them and juice them. Orange juice, pineapple juice, carrot juice. All these juices are not juices. They are medicine. They are ripe or unripe pawpaw. Pawpaw, no, for pawpaw leaf, you can boil it. Pawpaw leaf. Even pawpaw seed, that seed inside pawpaw is very powerful. It's very, very powerful. When I say very powerful, very powerful. All right. If you're in this house and you have ulcer issue, if you're in this house and you have issue of ulcer, You can use cabbage. You can just blend cabbage. You can buy cabbage, wash it very well, blend it with water, and then sip the water and drink that water. Morning and evening, a glass morning, a glass in the evening. That your ulcer will disappear. Cabbage juice. Cabbage. Go and try it. I've tried it on myself. It works. I've tried it on several persons. Ulcer of years disappear. So cabbage juice for ulcer. Please, anytime I'm telling you, write it down. All right. So this law is very important. Go and learn these laws and practice them so that you can live long. Otherwise, you just die. When you die, they will say, rest in peace. Rest in peace. By the grace of God, all of you in this house, you will not rest in peace on the premature age. You are going to rest in peace when you have finished giving out what God brought you to do on this earth. Most of us, we have something, a purpose we are supposed to give, but because we don't know all this, we don't learn about laws. We die letting our dreams go like that. That's why Miles Monroe said, he said the wealthiest place on earth is the cemetery. There you see books never written. You see great men and women. All right? So with this knowledge, you will not die like every other person. Write on the chat box, write on the chat box if you believe that, say, I will not die like others. All right? Write on the chat box, say, I will not die like others. My father died. You know, my mother died. She didn't know. If they had this knowledge, I'm not sure they would die. See, sickness is not by luck or by mistake or by witchcraft. It's lack of knowledge. It amazed me when I hear some of my aunties in the village are suffering from arthritis and some other sicknesses, and they are not drinking herbs. When I tell them about herbs, they are shocked. I say, what? How many of you believe you'll not die young? If you believe that, say, I believe I will not die young. All right? Believe that. So the first law is the law of learning. You need to learn every single day. Every single day. You can't learn, you can't become successful. It's continual learning. The more you learn, the more you can achieve. Learning sharpens skills and expand possibilities. All right? The Bible says, wise people treasure knowledge. That is Proverbs chapter 10, verse 14. It says, wise people treasure knowledge. Most people see knowledge as a waste of time. Some of you may be thinking, whatever I'm doing with you tonight is maybe a total waste of time. Some people will feel that way. Some people, they don't believe in anything. They say, what is this on the talk? I just want to make money. Let him talk about money. But one of the ways you can make money is learning. Decide today to learn skills. Engage in courses. Pay for online trainings. All right. Seek for mentorship. Read books. Learn about your health. Most important, learn about your health. Don't die like others. Die honorably. When your time comes, you go. All right. So the law of learning says that you should decide to learn every day, become a student of life. Most of us are suffering from lack of knowledge. The Bible says the people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. You are not poor. You only lack knowledge. Poverty, anytime I see somebody who is sick, I see a man who does not have wisdom. Anytime I see a man who is sick and I see how people are, taken from place to place, that was not by mistake. It's a lack of wisdom. Your body is not designed to be sick. The human body, God created all of us to be sound and healthy until 100 and something, 120, 150. The Bible is there. There are references of how people live. They were not different from you. They just decide their time, there are all these chemicals we are drinking, all this pollution everywhere. Now, apart from what you drink, even the air you are breathing is polluted. Sometimes the sickness is not coming from what you drink, it's coming from the pollution that you are getting from the air you are breathing every single day. Because of the burning everywhere, the carbons. So please dedicate yourself to learn about your health. Most importantly, right? Learn skills, new skills. Like now, I'm a forest trader, but I think about how I can become healthy, and I went to pay for a training. All right, I went to pay for a training. Right, my desire is to have my own herbal clinic, a clinic that is going to be all about herbs. All right, so that's what I'm working on. So you have to learn every single day. From photography, I started learning about forest now. Also learn about health, helping people to succeed. Then the law of focus. You can't do everything, of course. You can't do everything. For select few things you have passion for. For me, I have passion for health. Healthy living is my passion. So I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't eat all those things that most people eat. I don't eat most. What I do eat is fruits and vegetables more. And then even my swallow, I don't swallow fufu. I don't swallow gari. My swallow is medicine. Everything that enters my system is medicine. So I have passion for health and healthy living. That's what I'm doing, and forex trading. So please learn to be focused. Don't be scattered everywhere. Don't try to carry everything at the same time. You can't do everything at the time. All right. The law of discipline. Every single day, please discipline yourself to, do what you're that day. Discipline yourself, self-discipline. If you have to go to the exercise, if you have to wake up and go to exercise, go to exercise. All right. If you have to read a book, set a daily goals for yourself. When you're setting your goals for yourself, set exercise goals, set learning goals, set goals for reading books. Just discipline yourself on a daily basis. You'll see how you'll be transformed. You'll see how I practice this in your discipline about your health, what you eat, what you drink, self-discipline. Nobody will beat you, but discipline yourself to do that. All right. The law of value. You need to learn to, add value to people's life. I heard this from Zig Ziglar. He said, if you help a lot of people get what they want, you will get what you want. If you help a lot of people get what they want, you will get what you want. So adding value, that requires you to learn and make yourself valuable. Miles Monroe said, he said, if you want to become success, he said, do not seek success. What do you seek? You seek to become a person of value. Don't seek success. Make yourself valuable. So when you make yourself valuable, you add value to other people. That's why learning is very required. Learning is key. I learn every day. I can guarantee you, after these Zoom meetings, I have a training program by 10 p.m. That's why I'm telling you that by 10 o'clock, I'm out of this place. Because know why? The more you add value to yourself, the more you add value to people. It is not about how much money you make. Today, the governor of Bayelsa State may have houses, may have cars, may have everything on earth that I may not have right now, but because I add value to a lot of people, all right, on a consistent basis, I'm not giving people money, but I'm adding value to people's life. All right, when you build people, help people succeed, you see how well they. All right, you are leaving a legacy. For me, whatever I'm teaching you is to leave a legacy. Somebody said we should be ashamed to die, like Brian. He said we should be ashamed to die until we make meaningful contribution to humankind. We should be ashamed to die until we make meaningful contributions to humankind. So add value to people. It's called the law of value. Word flows from contribution. Contribute. For me, this health education is my contribution to the people. Because a lot of them must get out of sickness. All right. So what is forex? Forex, if you are travel, are you getting value? Are you getting value? Please, are you getting value? If you are getting value, can you type value? Please, can we access to the recorded? Okay, I think I'll make this recording available. If you are getting value, please, can you type value? If you are getting value, please, can you type value? Am I wasting my time? We are going to forex now. You're going to learn that secret. All right? You're going to learn that secret of profitable forex trading. You will learn it tonight. So, forex is all about buying and selling of currencies. If you have traveled out of the country already, it means that you've already participated in the foreign exchange market. But what we are traders, we are electronic traders. All right, so we are also retail traders. Foreign major participants are the central banks of Nigeria, is the major forex participant, financial institutions. Tomorrow the market is opening, corporations participate, and then we are retail traders. All right. Look at how the buying and selling. You buy when the market up here, I mean, down here, you sell when the market is, up here. This is how you trade. But it's beyond this. I'm going to go into my charts. I don't have time to explain all the basics of Forex. For those of you who are going to be learning how to trade Forex, please go to my chat me up after this training and get to La Prince Wealth Academy to learn all the beginner's guide and everything you need to know about Forex and get started. The videos on the academy are what I learned from many years of learning and trading myself. These are videos that are wonderful. I went to one of the best Forex schools in the world, IML Academy. iMarket Live, then iMarket Live. Now that I learned how to trade crypto as well. So now this is market. Let's talk about market structure. This concept I'm talking about, I'm discussing with you tonight is smart money, concept. Smart money trading. How smart money trades, how did they play their trade? Institutions. All right. The smart money, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. 1 minute, 1 minute. This is how the institutions place their trade. So I'm going to show you how this is done. I say, something as simple as this. How come so many people are not aware? Something as simple as this. How come? Please, can you see Smart Money Concept Trading Masterclass? Can you see? Smart Money Concept Trading Masterclass. Can you see it? I'm going to run a course on Smart Money Concepts. You're going to learn something that will blow your mind tonight. All right. First of all, what is Smart Money Concept of trading? Now, the Smart Money Concept, SMC, is a trading approach that focuses on how big institutions, banks, hedge funds, large investors move the market and how retail traders can flow their footprints. Smart Money Concept teaches you to trade like the banks, not like the crowd. You not trade. When you finish with this lecture tonight, you'll be trading like a bank. I say, trading like a bank. Just that. So the key ideas are what I'm going to discuss with you tonight. Smart money concept. Number one, the institutions control the market. Know that from today, institutions control the market. Big players move the market with large orders. Price moves when liquidity is taken from retail traders. I'm going to show you what I mean by liquidity is taken. All right. Banks, hedge funds, and institutional traders control major price movements. Retail traders provide the liquidity. Institutions use that liquidity to enter and exit big positions. So what you do, you follow the money, not the crowd. Tonight, you're going to learn how to follow the money, not the crowd. Okay? How many of you are ready to follow the money? If you are ready to follow the money, say, I'm ready. Are you ready to follow the money? All right. So, follow the money, right? If you want to follow the money, can you type follow the money? If you want to follow the money, can you type follow the money? Follow the money. I'm going to give you live examples of smart money concept that I am actually trading that is making me, I'm making profits. Okay? So, now, liquidity is where many traders place their stop losses above highs or low, or above highs or below lows. I'm going to show you above highs. Institutions push price there to grab orders before moving price in the real direction. For instance, this is support and resistance. It is also called order block. This place is demand. It is a supply area. We can also put those of us that trading supply and demand. This is supply area. All right. Then market gets to this point, and all of us make sure we trade here. If you don't trade there, that means something is wrong with us. We don't know how to trade. So focus our attention on this place, and then market makers, the smart money, sweep us out. How many of you have placed a trade and then you thought this trade is an uptrend, It's a downtrend, and you place a trade, before you know it, the market take you out. Then after taking you out, the market will not go in a direction. You'll not be crying. Shy, after hitting my stop loss, these people now manipulation. Deriv, they manipulate me. Deriv, they manipulate me. Have you ever done? If you have done that, if you have said that before, if that has happened to you, can you type yes, yes, yes? If that has happened to you, can you type yes, yes, yes? Somebody said many times. It has, yes, 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 right? It has happened to most of us. It has happened to most of us. So now you don't trade here. I'm going to show you a live example. All right. So the first thing you need to understand in smart money concept is market structure. Market structure. Before you place a trade, if you are trading with 1 hour time frame, for instance, if you want to stay, if you're a day trader, you want to be taking your profit that day, 1 hour time frame or 30 minutes time frame is ideal for you to see the overall direction of the market. Now, the first thing is knowing where is this market going. Is it an uptrend or is this market a downtrend? Once you see this market structure, you have passed 50% of your journey in trading, understanding the directional bias. Where is this market going to? I want to flow with the money, because you don't have to trade against the direction of the market. If you trade against it, your stop loss will be hit everywhere. So first, market structure. Is this market doing higher highs and higher lows? Or is this market doing lower lows and lower highs? Market structure. All right. This is how it looks like. This is an uptrend. Is market doing this thing? If you see something happen like this, market take this high, it breaks down, take this new high, it breaks down. It means that the market is an uptrend. So what do? You look only for buy trading opportunities. You look for only buy trade opportunity. You're not looking for sell opportunity. You're only buying, right? We have the other one here. This one is doing lower low and lower highs. I'm going to show you how to enter the market now. When you see a market like this, what do you think about is selling? Now the problem comes is, where do you sell? That's the problem. Most time we know where the market is going to, but where do you sell matters a lot. All right. So where the place you sell are other blocks. All right. These are zones where institutions likely place big buy or sell orders. Those are the places I showed you, those other blocks. They're also called supply and demand areas. Those are the places institutions, place large orders and change the market direction. Right? And then fair value gaps. A price imbalance that shows strong institutional movements. Price often returns to these areas before continuing. Fair value gap. So once you know where the direction of the market, all right, use fair value gap, which I'm going to explain to you how it works to enter a trade. A bullish fair value gap is a 3 candlestick formation. One is the first one, the second one is the second one, then the third one. So the gap between this area, make sure the first and the third does not overlap, meaning this one does not drop to lap this one does not drop to lap, they don't overlap themselves. There is a gap in between this first and second candle. All right. If you see fair value gap in places I'm going to show you where you will take your trade, all right, you allow the market to retrace it. So once you see the first candle, you rule it, you mark it, and then you go and mark the third one, the low of the third one and the high of the first one. This is where your market, you're waiting for a buy opportunity. If market retraces back to this place, you look for buy opportunity and you place your buy. And maybe you can use that type chart pattern. Maybe you go to now, let's say you're monitoring it with 1 hour time frame. You switch to 1 minute time frame. Once market gets to this point, what are you looking for? Ensure that the market gives at least 50% gap. From 50% down is more profitable. From 50% of this place is more profitable. So you can even use Fibonacci to draw the fair value gap, but market should move up to this place, this center that you're seeing fair value gap, and then switch to 1 minute time frame. Look for chart patterns. All right, market went maybe trying to go up, it didn't go up again. It tried to go up, it didn't go to go. You see, market changing structure with 1 minute time frame. You now enter the market once you see a market, maybe break of structure with 1 minute time frame. You just enter the market and then you flow with the direction of the smart money. The same thing on the buy, on the sell side. Once you see these three candlesticks, I will show you the places this candlestick has to form. It is not everywhere, right? This is how smart money trades. So this is the first red candlestick, and then the second is still another red candlestick. The third one is another red. This is the 3 sequence candlestick. You put a mark on the first one, and then the high of the last one. So if price retraces to at least 50% or below, you switch to 1 minute time frame, look for entry. What are you looking for? Maybe market come down here, it refused to go up. It's doing higher high, maybe taking a 1 minute market structure. Just a sign, you will see that it's about to turn. You place a buy, you put a stop loss below this fair value gap. So I'm going to go to my chart and I'm going to show you how it looks like on a chart. All right. So look at the places. We talk about liquidity. So I'm going to give you an example of a trade I am taking right now. All right. Now we'll talk about liquidity. Now, when you look at this market, you will see that this market is, who can tell me the market structure? What are you seeing now right now in this market? Is this market a downtrend or an uptrend? Based on the 1 hour time frame, is the market an uptrend or a downtrend? We are learning. Is this market an uptrend or a downtrend? Uptrend, downtrend, uptrend, 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 downtrend. Good. Now, for those of you who are saying uptrend, 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 you may be right. But this market as it stands so is a downtrend market. Because the market has been trending. It got to this high, it refused to take this high. It got to this high, it got to this high, it refused. This was where the problem started. So the market has been doing lower lows and lower highs. And the market has taken these lows. It has taken these lows far down here. All right? It has taken this low. This is the low. Because market uptrend is higher high and higher lows. Now this low is higher than this, but this low cannot be taken. Market broke through. What you see here is called market structure. Market is taking higher high and higher lows. Here and here, there was a rejection based on 1 hour time frame, because you are trading according to your time frame. You're not trading, you don't know what is happening in the 4 hours time frame. You don't know what's happening in the 1 daily time frame, because you are a short-time trader, and it's good to be short-time trader in this market. Look at the market, look at short-term trends. Overall, this market may be uptrend, no doubt. With maybe daily time frame, you can see that it's an uptrend. But right now, you are seeing this market because it has changed this, it has broken this low. So it is now change of character. All right. Once you see a market changing character like this, you go to lower time frame. Like now, when I play this trade, I'm going to tell you the reason why I play this trade. When I play this trade, I analyzed this market with my mentorship student yesterday, and I told them at that time, the market was not like this. The market was not like this. I think the market was like this. It was this high was there, but it was all these things have not formed. It was coming to, so this was how I drew the trend line. Like this. This was the last high. So what happened? Ordinarily, when market get to this point, this is where majority of the people are looking to place their sell. So what happened? Because of these highs, because of this structure here, most people are putting their stop loss, their sell stop. Some people are even putting buy stop to push the market up. Some people are putting sell stops. So when the buy stops are more than the sell stops, yeah, because this is where the retail traders, the crowd places their stop losses. People are taking instant execution because the market is there. Some are putting sell stops, some are putting uh, buy stops. So once the pressure, what the smart money is waiting for is to clear this pressure. So yeah, they will take the market, they will sweep the market out of this zone, give you a very bad stop loss hunt. You see what happened? You place your trade. This is a trend now. It's a downtrend, obviously. But you place a trade, you take your stop losses, and then take go up, then crashing to the same level you are anticipating. That's how the smart money trade. So don't trade here. Don't trade because the market is on a trend line. Allow the market to smash out that place. Allow the market to trade deep into that. This is where they call liquidity swept. Market smart money swept the liquidity here. They clear the liquidity here and then push the market to the upside. It will behave as if the market is changing structure. When the market will change this downtrend structure, it has to change, it has to break out of this particular where the change of character started. Once it breaks out of this place, now you know that the downtrend has been changed to an uptrend. But for the fact that it has not broken, watch out when this thing happens. Don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry. Allow it to flow. The reason why most people are cutting out on this kind of stop losses is because we're in a hurry to sell. We feel that we'll miss out, so we have to sell immediately. How many of you have felt that way? You are trading and you think that you miss out on this trade if you don't sell now. How many of you have felt that way before? If you have, say me, it creates double. How many of you have felt this way? You just you are seeing the market and you say, if I don't play this trade, this market will go against me. Oh, I need to take this trade. Though. How many of you have experienced that before? Me, all right? So many of you may have felt that way. You place a trade because we have been told to the way the normal person's trade is normally all of us we trade that way. It works for us sometimes. It works for us, but the reason why we are having issue with our profit, consistent profit, because it does not work all the time. It works for you sometimes, but it is not a guaranteed way of trading because you are trading with the bias, the mindset of retail traders. The crowd, you are trading like the crowd. Now, it is when this market sweep this liquidity, we will now switch. It was on 1 hour time frame. I was monitoring this market. All right, on 1 hour time frame. At that level, I will switch to 30-minute time frame to look for fair value gap. Fair value gap. I've already introduced you to fair value gap. So, how did I get to know about this trading? All right, I use fair value gap to place this trade. What is now? If you look at this 30-minute time frame, this is the first candlestick. This one, followed by this, and then the third one here. This is the first candlestick. Let me zoom it again. Fair value gap is 3 candlestick sequence. 3. They have to appear. They are your entry point. So once you allow the institution to take their high, to take their stop losses, once they have taken their stop losses, as far as they have not gotten to this particular market structure, you look at for you switch your 30 minutes time frame or your next time frame and look out for fair value gap to form, 30 minutes candlestick to form because you're trading with 1 hour time frame. So this is where I took the trade actually. Yeah. Now, this is where I took the trade. Now, this is the first candlestick. So I'm going to put a box there. All right. The low of the first candlestick. Once this one happens, you now know that, okay, like now, fair value gap is going to happen here. This is a break of structure as this you said a structure has been broken. Again, the same way they did there. Now, like this one now, this is the first candle, this is the second one, this is the third one. So what you do is, but let me draw this one. This is low of the first one, the first candlestick, and then the high of the first candlestick. So if the market from here, after taking your market structure, after taking this stop loss, right, the market trades to this particular zone, this fair value gap zone, if you get to this place and then retrace back to this zone, then you just sell. For instance, this one here is the first candlestick. So what we are going to do is we put this our number one candlestick. All right. This is the number two. This long one is number two. Which one is number three? Our number three candlestick is this. So what are we waiting for? We want price to retrace back to this place. So at that time, you can switch to 5 minutes. All right. See what price did? Price came back to retest this fair value gap. So those who missed the first entry can enter this market for a sell right now because price has respected. But the better places to trade is inside this fair value gap. On the 30-minute time frame, we have fair value gap here. This is the first candlestick. This is the second one. This is the third one. So you put the low or the first, you put a mark, you rule cross it on the low and the what high of the third candlestick, then you switch to lower time frame. You see that the trades are going to go because market has respected fair value gap after taking liquidity. How many of you are learning? If you are learning, can you type I'm learning? How many of you are learning? Are you learning something tonight? This is how smart money trades. They look out for liquidity sweep. Once liquidity is swept, they push the market in the direction of what you saw. All right? That's how smart money trades. So what am I teaching here is don't trade because market is on a level. Don't trade. Allow the market to break out of the level and then look for fair value gap, 3 candlestick sequence. 3 candlestick has to form. 3 candlesticks has to form. Now, your stop loss will be above, like, yeah, this was where I played the trade after the fair value gap candlestick formed. So my stop loss is above here. All right, it's above here. My stop loss is above here, but I traded this one with 30 minutes fair value gap that I saw there. And then for the buy example, let me also show you for the buy example. Now, this is V75. Yesterday, when I saw the market, I discovered that there was a stop here. Though this is a downtrend, all right? I saw it with 4 hours time frame that is a downtrend. If you want to go to daily time frame, I saw that it's actually a downtrend, but there is a zone here. Because this market usually get to this zone, take liquidity, and then go to the upside. So I was waiting for liquidity to be swept yesterday. If you follow this way of trading, you minimize the losses you make. Not as if there are sometimes you don't have losses, you will, but your losses will be lower than your highs. Your profit will be higher because when you make profit, you make sure that you get 1:3, 1:4 risk ratio. All right. So now, this was where I was watching. I saw the market breaking the zone, this line, this support line. This is also called order block because this was where the market pushed to the upside. This is a strong order block. All right. When market go to this order block, the market broke through our order block. When it broke through, I said, that's what I've been waiting for. I will not trade this market until the market has to break through our order block. 4-hour time frame has broken our order block. I switched to the 1-hour time frame. I saw that order block broken. This was what I saw. I said, okay. I switched to, after breaking, this is stop loss. It has taken so many persons stop losses. This must have liquidated so many people's accounts, and then the market now started coming out. Now switch to a lower time frame, like 30 minutes time frame, to look for fair value gap candlestick. Look at this is the first candlestick, 30 minutes, the second one, and then The last one, the number 3 candles, is what I did was to use my first roll, my first candlestick. All right, put it on the first one, the high of the first candlestick that formed, did a fair value gap candlestick, and then roll on the, let me remove this. We have landed, it has taken our liquidity, right? Liquidity swept. So we'll put here, this is fair value gap. What are we waiting for? When I saw these 3 candlestick form, when this one was forming, I simply drew this line. So I was waiting for price to retrace back to this fair value gap. But when market makers push this market to the upside, all right, there will be a fair 3 candlestick sequence like this, it will form. And then once you see this, you allow the market to retrace back to this fair value gap. Then at that time, you switch to 1 minute, you switch to first 5 minutes time frame to see how the market retraces back to that fair value gap. That's when you look for trade opportunity, when the market retraces back to that fair value gap. So when the market retraces back to this fair value gap, look at it here. Inside here, you place a buy. But you must not buy just because price is in that place. You can switch back to 1 minute time frame to look for double tops. Maybe it tried to go up, it did not go up. All right, double bottom for uptrend like this buy, or double top for sells. You look for those chart patterns inside the fair value gap. Inside. I mean, if you are following, if you are understanding, can you type yes, yes, yes? If you're understanding what I'm explaining to you, can you type yes, yes, yes? If you understand what I'm, please, Oga, please come, Oga. If you understand this, can you type yes, yes? Are you get what I'm saying? First, we'll start with market structure. You must understand market structure. All right? You must understand market structure. Once you understand market structure, you look for pullbacks, and then you allow liquidity to be swept. Like this, this was the liquidity grab. The market makers has taken out the small boys who place trade on that zone. They have taken the market. That's where I placed my trade. All right. So I was sharing the video on my TikTok channel. I already posted on my group. I was posting that video, V75 trade. I posted it this morning. So I took my profit here because I saw a line. This is a downtrend actually. But the reason why I was doing this was because of this other block. Market normally react to, or when it gets to other block, market react to other blocks. Other blocks are like the magnet, but when market react to other blocks, they will first of all take liquidity before it makes you profit. Like right now, it has taken this liquidity area. This is where the money in this liquidity area. People are putting your sell store because it has been holding, right? I am not looking for sell right now. I want the market to give up maybe more 2 candlesticks before I will look for sell. All right, let's go to 1 hour time frame. So it is not right for me to say this is a sell trade. The market is still bearish until it violates these highs. All right, until it violates this structure. If you violate this structure and then come back and give me fair value gap, bullish fair value gap, I will buy. If it violates this structure and come back and give me bullish fair value gap, I will buy. But for now, I am still bearish on this market. So I am not selling anything. Now they have taken stop losses. Stop losses have been crushed. All year, buy stops. People that place buy stop actually making small profit. But this small profit that people are doing buy stop will induce the rest people that, oh, the market is buying, the market is buying, the market is buying. So when the buyers feel the market is buying, when the smart money comes in and injected the money to drive the market down, it stopped these buyers. It has already taken the sellers right now, but the second coming will stop the buyers because the buyers wanted to take the profit, their trade to maybe this level, this line, or even I take profit here, right? Some buyers are expected to take their profit here. But all of a sudden, before you know it, the market is taken out. They push the market down after taking stop. So I am not buying, I am not selling. I'm only waiting for the market to push further and then give me 3 candlesticks you can call fair value gap. Once I see a fair value gap candlestick, I'll look for buy opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the smart money trade. I cannot explain smart money concept tonight, everything to you right now, but if you want to join the La Prince World Academy, to join is just $40. You can't know how to see. I've not seen anybody who comes to my academy and say, I have not learned something that changed my. This is the final bus stop. This smart money concept I'm giving you is your final bus stop. For the first time in your life, you see trading as boring. If you apply this, all right, you're going to be practicing it. You practice it, you practice it, you practice it. All right, you see your trading changing. You keep to your discipline. I'm only trading when I see a market that has its downtrend structure. I'm selling. But before I sell, I wait for the market to sweep the liquidity, whether it is a support area, wait for market to sweep that liquidity on the support area. If it is a resistance area, wait for the market to sweep that resistance area. Then you look for sell opportunity with fair. I will see 3 candlesticks. If I'm a scalper, for instance, if you are scalping with 5 minutes, you use the 15 minutes time frame to know your directional bias. All right, you use the 15 minutes time frame to know your directional bias. Right now, if you are such a trader, you know that this is a structure, but this is an internal structure. It may look as if the market is trending uptrend. This is the uptrend of the pullback. But when you go to higher time frame, like 1 hour, it's showing that it's a pullback. So when market get to this area that they are sweeping up people, you just relax like a big boy. You relax, let them sweep. The next time I will trade this market, either if I place a buy after taking their stop losses, I will take my profit down here, or 1:3 ratio, 1:3 ratio, or you can, if you can manage emotional, listen, take your profit here, all right? Take a profit here, put a stop loss above that place, you find the fair value gap. How many of you understand what I've explained to you? How many of you got this information straight? You may not get it one time, but if you are ready to join the Lapito Wealth Academy, it's just $40. Once you join, we're going to be teaching about these things. I have a course. Even if you don't know anything about Forex, you can be in the academy and learn everything you need to know about Forex, ABCD of Forex. You're already a Forex trader, you will learn. Then for those of you who are also interested in making money from Forex, like I told you, you don't have to rely only on your own trading. You have to become an affiliate marketer. So shut me up. For those who are interested in trading, in joining the academy, shut me up with just $40 you join. If you are doing promo, because after now, the knowledge I've gotten in this industry is big. All right. After now, the price is going to change. But for now, you're on this promo, it's just $40. Once you join, you will learn about Forex, and then you also learn about health, how to, I do Zoom meeting with my health, students. People want to learn about health. It's a different Zoom altogether, different time altogether every week to learn about our health, the habits to take. So once you join La Prison Wealth Academy, you're learning how to trade Forex professionally, and you're also learning how to take care of your health. We show you how you can be mixing for your sicknesses, for your health challenges. So you get 2 value. You're making money from Forex. You're taking care of your health. Is that a good goal this year? If that's a good goal, can someone type it is a good goal? Is that goal a good goal? Health. You are learning about your health and your wealth. At the same time, we're also teaching you how to learn how to earn with Forex affiliate marketing. All of you here, if you are not trading with my link, if you're a member in my community and you're not trading with my link, chat me up. You are cheating yourself and you're also cheating me, because because the reason why you're cheating yourself is because you feel, maybe you don't know. I don't blame most of you. I don't blame you. So you can correct it. When you have a mentor guiding you in your trading becomes so easy. If you have any issue, it is the affiliate marketer that the content representatives will call to solve the problem. So You use my link to trade, while I also mentor you how to become forex affiliate marketers. You are going to, you don't have to build courses all by yourself. Laprinzo, we've already built all the courses. All the courses are in video format. So once you make payment for $40, you access the courses. You join us on our weekly training, our weekly free training, just like this. I mean, we have a VIP training. This is our free one, but in the VIP training, I talk deep in the areas of trading. All right. So $40 is the amount for those of you who want to learn and then make money. Join, I will teach you. For those who are already trading, you're already in the academy, shut me up. For you, you're not paying extra money for the health. You pay only $20 because you're already a student of La Prensa. So shut me up and get $20 so that you can solve this your BP problem for once and for all. You can solve this. You don't take herbs tired. Even myself, I was tired of taking different herbal products. I got tired. I said, no, there must be something. So I discovered these things and I started using the herbs. Today, I don't think about sickness. My problem is how many can I help to get this knowledge is what is my problem. So guys, this is what I have for you. Go and practice what I've just told you. Practice makes perfect. Shut me up, make payment for a new student. Shut me up for an old student so that I'll put you in a particular group. All of you, I'll put you all in a particular group so that you can be in that group and learn how to take care of your health, learn how to become an affiliate marketer, and then above all, you'll be joining our private classes where I trade with my student live every day. We're going to be trading together every day. All right. During London session, we all be on this thing. During New York, we're going to be trading New York session. All right. In fact, I'm going to communicate on the group from tomorrow. We are going to be trading. I will decide on which of the section best we trade, or we trade in London, because we are going to also trade forex. We are not just trading indices, we are also trading currency pairs. Whatever thing I'm teaching is for forex and currency pairs. So we are trading London and New York section overlap. And then we use some time to trade indices as well. So guys, if you have any question, please go ahead and ask a question. We have 4 minutes to go. I want to thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak to you tonight. My prayer for you is that I pray that may the Almighty God who brought you here give you wisdom. Because knowledge is just a potential power. Applied knowledge is wisdom. Some of you will say, okay, I've heard about all these things. Why should I pay for a course to learn how to trade forex? I've heard all these things. I'm a trader. Well, that's the reason why you're not earning money. Somebody will say, I cannot become an affiliate marketer. What is this man saying? I bet you guys, there is no single day that I don't earn money from the forex market because I am an affiliate marketer. And there's no single day that all the forex professionals you know don't earn money. Some are earning as high as $100,000 a month from forex affiliate marketing. So join the La Prince World Academy. Let's teach you how to earn. All right, I will teach you how to. So if you are not using my link, please chat me up. Let me teach you how to tell Deriv to put your account under me so that we can work together. I will guide you and help you set up your own link. Then you too, you are trading and you also bringing people to when you bring people to La Prinzo, you get $20 instant commission. When you bring people to La Prinzo, you get $20 instant commission. I've seen so many of my students are already making money with that already, and they're giving their links to people to trade. So thank God that some students are already doing that. So congratulations to those of you who are doing that. See, you must bring in people and help them. Don't just know about these ideas. We teach in the academy, we do mindset development, forex trading, health. Which academy is more powerful than this? Which academy? It's not the university. This is not university, but this one is bigger than university because once anything you practice here, you learn here, you practice, and you see result instantly. For instance, trading, you will see result now. This market, we are going to buy it. We are going to look for a way and enter this market, but not now. It is not right. Don't rush. Don't rush. This market will sell it. The only time I will remove my mind from this market is when it take this high, take this too high, and then I'll be looking for pullback on. If I see a pullback, I'll be looking for fair value gap to look for an entry place to drive the market to the upside. For now, I still have sell bias on this market. So guys, thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak to you. I love you all. Without you, I wouldn't be talking like this. My prayer for you is that may the God that you serve give you wisdom. All right. So if you have any question, once again, just raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. Raise your hands up. If you have any question, please raise your hands up. Let me answer your question. If there is no question, it means that we've come to the end of this training tonight. So I wish you success, guys. I will see you some other time again. Bye and good night. Welcome to a new day of trading. Tomorrow is the new week. Please participate in the market, fund your trading accounts. Let's work together. Let's make money together. All right. Bye, guys.